Hello, my name is Craig and welcome to my channel and the latest episode of The Rose. I'm just putting the headstock veneer on the rose, and fittingly I'm using scented rosewood. It's not an actual Dalbergia, but it smells really nice when you cut it. Haven't used this wood before, but I think it'll look okay. So I'm just about ready to glue that one on. The thing that really worries me is where are the tuner holes going to come through. I've kind of got them marked out here, but there's no way I'm going to not cover at least a small part somewhere along the lines with the tuners. This one here come pretty close. These ones will be okay. But I've also, the other problem with this one is drilling them, because when I drill them I go through the back. So I don't know how this one's going to work out. I'll do my best. I haven't done the other inlays here yet. I was even thinking about not doing them, but I think I will. I'm also going to put white binding around here. So a little bit of work to do there, but I want to get this headstock out of the way. Trouble is, it's an asymmetric design looking for symmetry, and yes, it's difficult. Where are these tuner holes going to turn out? I've got to have them exactly in the right place. If I drill them just slightly out on the other side, they come through here somewhere or through a leaf. Life is tough at times. Now I'll just give this a bit of a clean first. I don't know how well it is going to glue. Proper rosewoods, in a lot of cases you have to really give them a good clean, otherwise they don't glue so well. I don't know if it's going to be the case of this one. It's not, as I said, it's not an actual Dalbergia, whether it'll have a whole lot of oils in it, which makes gluing difficult. No, it doesn't seem to be too much. No, it's looking good. So there's a little bit of colouring in there, rose coloured, but that'll be fine. Okay, I'll just let that dry a little bit further before I clean it up a bit. The headstock veneer's on now. I've cleaned up a little bit. It's not finished yet, but that's fairly nice and snug and clean. The next thing is the binding on the fretboard. So black, white, black, which is a little bit hard to put on because it's a little bit hard to keep it in place so that it stays level with the edge of the fretboard, but we'll give it a go. It takes a while to get this angle on these things as well. I've got to do it by hand, but it's pretty close, I think. Okay, it's all bound up. It's not absolutely perfect. See where those joins are at the ends there, but I'm too old to be perfect. But I don't think you'll notice it much. Just let it dry now. So here's the fretboard now. The side markers are put on. The inlays have finished. The fingerboard has been polished to about 3000 grit, and I'm just going to put the frets in there. I've cleaned out or made sure that there was no dust or whatever that might be in the slots, which can interfere with us putting the frets in. All the frets have a ball end on them, all been polished. Takes about 15 minutes using a Dremel to do that. And I use this instead of, I used to use a caddy until I dropped it. I don't use a caddy anymore. So this, if you drop this, they still tend to stick on it. So all I use is this fret press, handheld fret press, and a hammer to get us started. I'll just show you the first one. I won't go through the whole lot. Get the hammer. Just one end is all I need. Just need to adjust a little bit. Okay, that thread is perfect now, and the rest of them will be as well. By the time I'm finished, won't take long. By the time I'm finished, all these frets will be level. They will be all have ball ends, so it'll be finished. No having to level the frets and wear them down, repolish them all and crown them, etc. Whole lot of wasted time. These will be perfect. I know they will be because about the last 20 or so that I've been doing this for, they've virtually all been perfect except for maybe the first couple. I had one or two frets that didn't fit. But saves a whole lot of time. I don't know why people, as soon as they put new frets in, they basically wreck them again and redress them. It seems silly to me. Unless they haven't prepared their fretboard properly, that's the only reason I can think of. Anyway, I won't show you the whole of this, I'll just show you at the end. Here's the fretboard fretted now. I think it looks quite lovely. It feels fantastic. It's all finished. All I got to do is glue it to the neck. So if we get a nut, now I also have I found these Koto 510 tuners with a rose coloured button, and they're really going to go well with this. They're very rare, these ones. In fact, I've never seen them before. I bought them, it's the first time I've ever seen them. Okay, this is probably the penultimate episode of the rose. I have some work to do on the neck. Got to reduce this by about 5mm and shape it, etc., and do a few other things there, and put the fretboard on. Then prepare it for painting, and hopefully I'll start painting it next week. And it'll take about 4 weeks for that, so by the time I'm finished with painting, etc., I think the next episode will be the last episode of the rose. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time.